Tmux is the topic for today. It is a very essential cool tool for Linux, Unix, BSD, or even macOS. You see, there are a lot of commands you can use on Tmux. Let's try to understand what is the issue Tmux solves. In short, why we need the Tmux. Suppose we SSH into a remote server like I am here, and I run a command that is supposed to be a long running command, and that is expected to run for a long time. Let's type tmux a. What tmux a does, it attach the current session. Like, what is the session? You see, there is a copy task is going on, and this copy task is expected to take a long time. So whenever I switch off my system, I will get disconnected from my remote session and I will not be able to use this terminal window. So how do I resume or control C or even exit? There is no way. But if we use tmux like I have used over here, I can easily reattach to the session, detached from the session. Like if I want to detach, Control D, Control B, D, it will detach from the session. There are many other things Tmux is able to do. If I list commands, Control B with percentage, that means you will be able to split the current pane. It's like a window. Suppose I open a new terminal. As I am on a Linux based operating system, GoPOS, I get a window manager. If I drag to the left, I'll be able to resize it over there. Suppose I got a new window and I put over there. If I pull up a new tab, if I pull up a new window, I can easily attach over there. So I got more granular control over all those window layouts. That is the reason why I don't use much of the other functionality that Tmux provides out of the box. Let's close those. There is some benefit using window manager, using touchpad, using mouse, using keyboard. Some of the keyboard warriors like to do only by using keyboards. They feel it very productive. But I like to use mouse and touchpad along with my keyboard. So those extra feature don't benefit me. Like I can type exit over here and this terminal would go away. But I like using the close button. Okay, let's go to the previous screen. Here, like Tmux ls, you see there is 3 window within group S. If I type tmux attach s-0, it took me 2 or 3 attempts to do this. Let's detach again. Control B, then D. I will be able to detach. As you see, I am having 3 window, S0, S1 and S2. I can connect to the S2, S1. All those sessions or windows are connected to this screen only. By the way, I can achieve the same using other methods also. The first method would be to connect to a TTY directly. What is TTY? Each and every terminal or remote shell is connected to the TTY. Let's see what are the TTY I am having. Let's see over here. ls dev/pts. As I see, I am having 3 TTYs. And let's connect to the TTY2 over here. exec dev pts/2. On the second TTY, it shows some execution error, man not found. Let's try to see if man is installed over my system. Man tmux unknown command man. So manual application. Each and every distribution used to have this built-in application called man. Man in short of manual. Like if you want to see the manual of tmux, if you want to see the manual of ls, like if I don't know what are the extra option ls can do and how it can do, what are the flags there, I can type man then ls. Let's try to find if my remote computer is having man command. Man, yes, I see man is shown as blues. That is an indicator that man is installed over that system. By the way, I like fish very much as a terminal. Man tmux. See, the manual page is opened. BSD general command manual. Okay, I like BSD so much. It feels more secure than Linux. Get out of this as Control Q. I think simple Q would do that thing. Yes, Q for quit. But if I don't want to quit and continue, see, those are the option I can do with Tmux. But for Tmux, it is simple connect with my previous session. That's it. But there are other options also, like what are the user types. Why Tmux is essential for sysadmin and DevOps. Yes, I have worked on various company as sysadmin and DevOps engineer. Let's try to understand what are the the extra feature or extra benefit I get using Tmux, like persistent sessions. Yes, that functionality I use all the time. Multitasking and workflow management. I don't use this feature as I like to open multiple terminal window itself. Tailing logs. I don't see any Tmux specific feature as tailing logs because you type tail to see tailing logs. That's it. Monitoring systems like HTOP, BTOP, those are separate application. You can use within Tmux, but it is not a Tmux feature. I understand. Running multiple commands or processes simultaneously. Yes, if you use Tmux, you can continuously run multiple commands or processes that can take a long time. That is the main functionality I use. Collaboration, yes, that is the function I have used. Like if I want to share a terminal window, there is no way I can share the terminal window rather than using XRDP or RDP. But it is not a secure way to do things. That is the reason why I open up a Tmux window and I share the Tmux window name. That's it. Automation and scripting. I don't understand how Tmux helps for automation or scripting. There is no way Tmux can do these things. Customizations. Yes, there is a tmux.conf and you can do a lot of things out of the Tmux, but I don't follow this rule because see, each and every small application should do one thing good. That means there is an application called VI that eventually became VIM. Using VIM, there is various distribution of NeoVim like text editors. You can literally make your terminal as a full-blown text editor or full-blown code editor. Even you can call it as a IDE. It will be a very lightweight IDE. But take an example of Emacs. Emacs is a text editor that can do literally anything. That is the reason why day by day the adoption of Emacs is not growing. Rather, it is decreasing. Rather, the usage of Emacs is decreasing. There is a say like Emacs is a great operating system without a text editor. That means it started as a text editor. Eventually, by further development, it becomes so many things you can do within the text editor. Literally, you can browse the internet. You can make edit of PDF files. Anything you name, like playing a MP3 file is also possible within the Emacs text editor. So it's better you focus on one thing and do it better. I wonder about Tmux. What are the other things it can do? As I see, it can be used as a multi-pane. It can split window. It even have a Tmux buffer to copy and paste. Like in Vim or VI editor, you have a text buffer. But I see Tmux is also having buffer. Wonder one day I would use those great features. Okay, that's it for today. Let's visit tomorrow.